Hey guys, it's Drew again. I want to do a real quick video. This is a video response to Jack at Cracker Jack Cards, who just recently hit 250 subscribers, which is fantastic. Jack, congratulations, that's awesome. And I'm really happy for you, man. It wasn't too long ago you did a VR for, I think, 50. And you've just grown, and you've got a great channel, a great collection, a great eye for Hall of Famers, especially in vintage. It's truly the type of cards and collection that I really love. Love watching your stuff. So if you guys aren't familiar with Jack and what he's got going on over there, go check him out. Give him another sub. Let's get him up to 300 or 3,000, whatever. But Jack, congratulations. But what Jack wanted us to do is he wanted us to show off our oldest 5 cards of Hall of Famers. So not necessarily the oldest Hall of Famer, but the oldest card, and it had to be a playing days card. And I've got to give a little backstory of why I have the cards I have. So years ago I used to be a type collector and a Hall of Fame collector, and what I wanted was I wanted at least one card from every Hall of Famer during their active playing days from 1909 on. And I did. I got it, and it was great. I love the collection, and it took me a long time to do it. Had some great cards, pretty much all in lower grade, but it was just fantastic. Learning about sets, learning about players that I wasn't too familiar with, and just really falling in love with all of those cards. But about 10 years ago, I decided to sell most of them. And what I did was I had sold them to pay for a trip for my wife for her 40th birthday. And no regrets whatsoever, but there were some cards that I did hold on to. And as a matter of fact, I held on to 5 of them. So it just happens that these are the 5 that I have left that are pre-war cards. So anyway, Jack, again, thanks for this, and here we go. I've shown most of these off, but I've not shown all of them, I don't believe. But here's my 5 oldest cards from Hall of Famers of when they were playing days. So first I have a T206 Tris Speaker. And as you can see, it's in pretty rough shape, but it's really a nice card. I love the blue on it. It's always been kind of an awkward thing. The pose looks like he should be standing this way. Is he in a windstorm? Did the canvas fall over? I have no idea. But it's a great card. It's interesting. It's the only Tris Speaker in the T206 set where a lot of guys have multiple positions or multiple poses, but this is the only one. But I love the blue in it. I know a lot of guys talk about red cards. I love cards with blue, and so there's my Tris Speaker. Second, I've shown this off before, so here we go. This is my 1913 national game, Ty Cobb, and this came out of a card game from back then. I've always had this dream that I go to a lot of antique auctions, and I always thought, you know, it'd be great if I somehow come across a full playing card game of this set or whatever. But I do have the Ty Cobb, and again, it's pretty beat up, but still, it's a playing days Ty Cobb, and I love it. And then I have a 1914 Honus Wagner from the Polo Ground set. So the same thing, this is from a playing card game, and if you're not familiar with it, it's a great picture. It's a photograph of Honus Wagner right at the tail end of his career, and love this card. I love it, and I love the fact that the back shows the Polo Grounds, what it looked like back in the 19-teens. And then I have a 1932 Sonella Babe Ruth card a lot of you guys are familiar with. It's what they call the affordable Babe Ruth. If you can't get a Gowdy or some of the other great cards of him, this one is still one of the cheapest out there, although the price of them have gone up dramatically. And I'm so happy to have a great version of it. Again, great color, great painting. While it doesn't say anything on the front, it's very reminiscent of me for the 1953 Bowmans. Just, you know who the player is by the swing. The back is in German, which is fine since I speak no German, whatever. I did get it translated once, but most of it's a commercial for the Sonella, which was a margarine back then. And then finally, and I don't believe I've shown this card off on YouTube, but I figured why not do it for someone who's supported me so much. So I have a 1933 DeLong Lou Gehrig, and this is beat up to death, but it is a Lou Gehrig. Again, the blue sky in it, the colors on it, the colors of the grass and the stands. It's really an interesting card. Of course, you know, he was larger than life, and it sort of depicts that with him superimposed over the stadium behind. So there's my 1933 DeLong Lou Gehrig. And so I appreciate it, Jack. Good luck to you in the future and what you're doing, guys. Go look him up, check him out, see what he's got, and I really appreciate the opportunity to show off some great cars that I've had in my collection for a very long time compared with so many others. So, anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you have a great weekend coming up, and you guys be good.